Obama's endorsement of same-sex marriage was hailed by millions of Americans, but one group is outraged by the president's stance.
It is in the White House because of the civil rights movement, and I was a leader in that movement. And I didn't march 1 inch, 1 foot, 1 yard for a man to marry a man and a woman to marry a woman. For the president to bow to the money, as Judas did with Jesus Christ, is a disgrace, and we're ashamed.
And now that group, the Coalition of African American Pastors, says it is taking action. Joining me now is Coalition President Reverend William Owens. Welcome.
Thank you.
You say President Obama thinks black voters are, in your words, in his pocket, and that, quote, you refuse to give him a pass. You call him a Judas. Those are pretty strong words.
Well, we meant for them to be strong because he sold out. He's accepted the big money from the homosexual community, and he did sell out. It's no different from what Judas did. He sold out for the very people who put him in the White House. He would not be in the White House had it not been for the civil rights movement. Not only the civil rights movement, but the black press. He has ignored the black press. So we are very ashamed of that Mr. Obama has sold out for money, and a lot of people are following him because he is the president. He holds the most powerful position in the world.
But I would say, sir, that the majority of Democrats and progressives support same-sex marriage, and they're President Obama's constituents, aren't they?
Yes, they are, but they're the liberal Democrats, and from the Pew research, from the survey, the African-American vote didn't change. It remained the same. African-Americans are still not online with same-sex marriage.
But if you look at that Pew Research poll over time, the support for same-sex marriage, even among African-Americans, has grown, and grown a lot.
Well, again, when you have the president of the United States with the most powerful position in the world, he has followers. He opened the door for other leaders to think it's good to follow power. And that's what's so bad about it. Instead of President Obama taking the high road, he took the low road. And it's not good for our families, it's not good for our culture, and some of the results we will not see for 10, 15, 20 years. It's bad. It's a bad thing for him to take that position.
What are you suggesting voters do in election 2012?
Well, what we're doing is we're putting the facts out there and then let the voters decide for themselves what they should do, whether they should vote for Mr. Obama again, whether they should not vote, because if you don't vote, that is a vote. So we just put the facts out there. We say what we feel and leave it up to the people to do what they feel they should do.
Do you support Governor Romney?
No, I do not. We do not get in politics. We don't support any party. We say what we believe to be right, educate the public, but we do not support candidates.
Okay, and just a final question for you. I think nearly every poll out there shows that same-sex marriage is low on the priority list for most Americans. High on the priority list, especially among African-American voters, is the lack of jobs. So why not go out and talk about that instead of same-sex marriage?
Well, I don't think most people realize what the same-sex marriage agenda is going to do to our children. As I said, some of the effects won't be known for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. So we do talk about those issues, but right now I'm focusing in on the great evil that the president has done to America, and especially the black community. The black community, we are behind every group in education, jobs, economics. We're behind every group, and we encourage people to go to our website and tell us what they feel. 100,000 signatures, the number 4 marriage.com, 100,000 signatures for the number 4 marriage.
Okay. I'm sorry to interrupt. We did hear the website. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Reverend. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. We appreciate it.
Let's talk about the